Hey, what's going on? This is Paul Farmer. This is Freedom Project Live, episode 207. And what I like to do on these is share with you my journey online, give you marketing tips, mindset tips, and anything else that I feel would be of value to you. Okay, so today what I want to do is talk about limiting beliefs. So recently, if you've been watching my videos, I don't know if you've been tuning in, but I started a new opportunity. And, I put it out there where I said, I'm going to go ahead and make $10,000. I'm going to chronicle this. And that's what I've been doing. I've been chronicling it. And one of the requirements with this particular opportunity, so you can start earning and actually get a free account, is you only need 3 people. You only need to refer 3 customers, and the starting cost for this is under $100. So it's a minimal starting cost, and there's a lot of upside. So if you refer 3 people, not only is your account free, but you can benefit from the compensation plan, because now you can get help from the people above you, you can get help from the people below you, and you get help from yourself, of course, right? But what I'm finding, and I just think it's so sad that so many people think this way, is people are talking themselves out of a tremendous opportunity. And this could be anything. I don't care what it is, okay? It could be a different opportunity. It doesn't matter what it is. But they're talking themselves out of a tremendous opportunity that could absolutely change their lives because of their limiting beliefs. So one of the things I'm getting is, okay, so the price point's good, but I got to get 3 people. And it's hard for me to get 3 people. And I'm like, so I want to talk about perspective, all right? So when I first looked at this, when they told me you need to get 3 people, I'm like, okay, done. I'll have that done today. That was how I thought. I did not go, so one of the things I see people do is they go, okay, so what happens if I don't get the 3 people? What if I don't get those 3 people? Like, it was never a thought to me. Like, I never even considered it. I never considered like, oh, I won't get the 3 people. I said, I'm getting the 3 people. It's a done deal. And I did. I got them overnight. Okay. The first day I signed up kind of late in the afternoon or in the evening. So I didn't do anything that day. The second day, our team marketing site was down the whole day. So I didn't do anything that day. The third day, I started my marketing, and overnight I had my 3 people. Now, am I special? Am I like some guru or something? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The difference was my belief. The difference was how I perceived it. And I understand it. Because when I first started online, I couldn't sponsor anybody to save my life. I mean, it was just miserable. I mean, yeah, I could get like some friends and family in, but other than that, I couldn't do anything to save my life. I mean, I was like a long time before, like when you first start, it's like, oh, your mom's in, your girlfriend's in, right? But like having strangers come on board, like that just didn't happen. So I completely get it. Like it looks like it's Mount Everest, right? Staring at you in the face, like, oh man, how am I going to get 3 people? And again, it's perspective, but some of that comes from experience, of course. So first of all, I want to say this, okay? So if you believe, whatever your belief is, if you believe it's hard, it's going to be hard. Okay? If you believe it's hard, it's going to be hard. So you have to kind of almost trick your brain, trick your subconscious, and start saying things like repetitively, like, this is easy. I got this. This is a done deal. Like you gotta speak differently. Bob Proctor calls it a paradigm, right? We have these paradigms, and let's say you think that sponsoring people is hard. So you have this paradigm where you think it's hard. And it's really hard to break that paradigm. And if you don't go to work and break that paradigm, forever it's going to be hard. And forever you're going to be in this place where you're not ever going to have enough because you're allowing that paradigm to control you. Now, what's a paradigm? A paradigm is basically just a string of habits that you've developed over a period of time, a string of beliefs, right? So in this case, it would be like sponsoring new people is hard. Sponsoring is hard, right? So how would you change that? Well, there's a couple different ways. One is a traumatic event has to happen in your life. So right now we're going through a traumatic event, right? A lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of people are reaching their breaking point. And my mentor says this, people come into this industry, and when you see biggest change happen is when people are going through a transition period or when they hit their breaking point. That's when you see the biggest change. That's where you see the biggest income increases, is when people go through this transition period or they go through a breaking point. Okay. So I want to say this. Okay. Do you need to wait until you're at rock bottom? You don't need to wait, like in the literal sense. You can actually trick your mind into thinking that way. I mentioned yesterday that Grant Cardone said, because he did a webinar. He did a webinar. He had like 50,000 people live on there. But he did this webinar, and he talked about one of the things you got to do if you have money in the bank now, you need to take it down to zero. You got to take it down to zero. And the reason he said that is you have to be poor, hungry, and desperate. You got to have a PhD. You got to pretend like you don't have anything, so you work your butt off to have what you really want. Because if you don't, you're going to sit back and go, oh, well, you know what? It's okay. I'm okay. You're going to justify. You're going to justify. He called it bargaining. It's one of the steps of loss. So the steps of loss, the stages of loss are first denial. Denial. Okay. So we see that a lot right now. So if you are someone that's watching the news and hoping for something is going to happen, or you're just focused on all the bad and you're posting about it, and you're looking through social media and looking for everything bad, you're in denial. You're in denial. Okay. And there's a lot of people in denial right now. And, I talk to them all the time. Oh yeah. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. Foolish. Foolish. So you're going to wait until it's really bad, till your back is against the wall, till it's too late. Basically, that's what you're going to do. So, what people so I'm going to go through the stages real quick. So we got denial, then we got anger. Okay, anger. Second one is anger. So, what's happening? So people are putting out content to help people make more money, right? Because it's something they need. It's a need. They're offering a solution, and there are people out there bad mouthing and going, "Oh, you're just trying to capitalize on something bad." So that's anger. That's anger. People showing up to post and posting negative comments and things like that. So that's anger. The next stage is bargaining. Bargaining or justification is basically saying, "Oh yeah, I got money in the bank. I'm good. We're good. I got we got a roof over our head. We're good. We got some food. We're good. We got that toilet paper. We're good. That's bargaining, and that's very dangerous. It's very, very dangerous, because that's going to keep you in a place of not doing anything to improve your life. That's going to keep you like stuck, basically, and it's really dangerous, because if things go south, you didn't do anything to improve it. And then the last stage, I'm doing this by memory, is acceptance. You accept what's going on, and you get to work, and you start looking for opportunities. You start looking for a way to create an opportunity for you, right? So you accept what you move through the stages, and what you want to do is you want to get to acceptance as quickly as possible. The soonest you can get to acceptance, now you can start a battle plan. Now you could start getting things going and improving your life. Okay. Now you're no longer a victim. Now you're no longer a victim of circumstance, right? Now you're in charge. You're moving forward. You've made a decision. You set an intention. You're making things happen. Okay. So the entrepreneurs that have been working on their mindsets all this time for years, they are the ones that you see excelling. Why? Because they have this ironclad success mindset. They've been developing it for a long time, and that's why you see them moving forward. The other people that have not been working on their mindset, have not been writing down their goals, have not been doing gratitude, do not have a plan, do not know where they're going, have no clue where they're going. They're just kind of living day to day. They're in limbo, right? Oh, this happens, that happens. Those are the people stuck in denial. Those are the people that are angry. Those are the people that are bargaining. Those are those people. And we see them every day. I see them every day. Oh, yeah, it's going to get better. Oh, no, I'm good. Oh, no, not right now, right? And so when all this came down, the very first thing I thought was, hey, and I'm a big sports fan, okay? So this really didn't start affecting me as much because I've been working from home for a while and I've been making an income from home for a while. So it didn't change my day to day too much. Like, it's pretty much the same. I'm home. So that didn't really change. But what did change is when they canceled it, well, they suspended the NBA season. And then all the sports went down. Okay. And I had no sports. I'm like, okay, well, I could complain about this and I could get all upset and I could, because I'm a big sports fan. I'm a big, it was going to be March Madness and we had the NBA. The NBA season was wrapping up and we had the playoffs. It's like my favorite time of year, and boom, gone, just like that, vanished. So instead of stewing on that and just going, oh, I felt it for like a second, I'm like, okay, all right, no NBA. That just gives me an opportunity to work on my business and get my money right once and for all. That was my attitude. That is how I thought. I never turned on the news. In fact, I got rid of my TV. I mean, we have some streaming services where we could watch, but we don't have live TV right now. And I did that because when I was watching something live, every freaking commercial was about the virus. And I'm like, I don't want that stuff going in my head. I want to distance myself from that. I want to focus on my goals. I want to focus on what I can control. That's the difference. Okay. What you focus on, what you put energy to expands. It's what comes into your life. So if you're focusing on all that crap, guess what's coming in your life? So I turned off the news. I don't go on social media and search out these things. Okay. If I see anything about it, I scroll over it. It's not because I'm in denial. It's just because I know it doesn't do me any good to focus on it. And I have goals. I have things I want to accomplish, and I have a lot of people I need to help impact and inspire and help them reach their goals and help them out of this difficult situation. We're all going through it. None of us are immune to it. We're all affected by it. But one of the things I realized was this is a major opportunity. Why is it an opportunity? It's more people than ever at home right now. Like, they're forced to be home. They can't go anywhere. Of course, I do see people going all over the place, but I don't know where they're going. Maybe they're going to work, they're going to the grocery store. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, more people than ever are at home. 6 million, the other day it was 6 million people had filed for unemployment in the United States. I don't know what it's at now. So there are countless people that need a solution. I was listening to Bob Proctor the other day. Bob Proctor did a video, a live stream where he was answering people's questions. And one of the things he told people he would do, like if he was to start all over again, was he said he would get into network marketing. He's like, it's low cost. They teach you what you need to do. You're always working on your mindset. You're always learning skills. And there's no ceiling on what you can earn. And he was very adamant about it. Like, he talked about it for a little while. It wasn't just like a quick little one-liner. It was like he talked about it for a while. I was like, wow. And I've heard him say that numerous times, actually. So what I'm saying is, if you have this limiting belief that you can't even sponsor anybody, like, what is that doing for your life? Like, just think about it. The way the program I'm in, now the link is below. I will be putting a capture page on that probably today, just so you know. Right now there isn't one. The link below this video, the opportunity I'm in, I went from $0. Okay, I started under $100, $0 in just over 2 weeks. I'm now at $1,000 residual income. Okay, now that's not huge numbers. I know that's not huge numbers, but I just want to keep this in context. Okay, $1,000 residual income. I believe the what the government's paying, right, is what, $1,200 an adult. I believe that's what it is, and it's $500 for a kid. That's almost as much as that, and this is monthly. This is not one time. This is monthly. This is not one time, and this is not anywhere close to what's possible. But that wouldn't happen if I had this limiting belief of, oh, it's hard. It's too hard. I can't do it. I don't know what to do. No. Change your perspective. Shock that paradigm. Shut that paradigm up. Change your paradigm. Stop telling yourself it's hard. We have all the training. I do live training daily. I teach this stuff. I teach exactly what to do. It's literally copy paste, very simple stuff. Anybody and everybody could do it. But if you come with limiting belief, it's not going to happen. If you come like, oh, well, that's too hard. I don't want to get rejected. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to convince. Then you're not going to get anywhere. But you're totally sabotaging your success. You totally could be so much further. So my message today is stop allowing these limiting beliefs, these limitations that you have in your mind to control you, to control your goals, control your future, control your dreams. Stop doing that and turn it around. Go, yes, I can. Yes, I can. 3 people, that's nothing. That's so easy. I can't believe how easy that is. Start saying these things. Start looking at it instead of going, oh, you know what? What if I don't get 3 and I have to pay that monthly? I'm not going to be able to do that. And you're coming with it like with fear. Be definite. There are billions of people, 6 million people on unemployment right now, file for unemployment. There are more than enough people. You cannot tell me out of all those people, there is not one single person that wants a way to earn more income. You cannot tell me that, because I talk to people every single day that do. It's just a matter of you getting out of your own way and going out, following what's being taught, and getting those people to join with you. 3 people. That's all it takes. 3 people. The way this thing works, you benefit from people above, people. There's all kinds of leverage. It's insane. Even if you don't do this opportunity that I'm doing, think about it, okay? If you're coming in anything, because I see this all the time, it could be completely free. It could be completely free, and someone will be like, oh no, I got to get people. I can't do that. It's freaking free, and they won't sign up because they're worried that they can't go out and find people to join something for free. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's totally sabotaging your success. It's totally sabotaging your dreams. It's totally sabotaging what your better future. Totally is. The sooner you move through fear, best things in life are on the other side of fear. I saw a video by Will Smith. I'm gonna wrap up with this. I saw a video by Will Smith the other day, and it just brought back a lot of memories for me, because he was talking about skydiving, and he was talking about how intimidating it is to. So he did tandem, okay. To have a guy strapped to your back, some stranger, you're trying to make small talk with them, and you're in this little tiny plane. When I did it, was called a flying toaster, but you're in this little tiny plane, and you're going up 13,000 feet in the air, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, time to go, and you're looking down, and your heart's beating through your chest, and but then you jump, you step into that fear. And once you do, all that fear is gone. It's just bliss, it's just amazing. It's an amazing feeling. And when I was watching that video, I was like, wow, because I've experienced that. I've done that. I've done the skydiving. And when I went, I remember, I was terrified. I wanted to back out the whole time. A friend of mine told me, hey, let's go. All right, let's go. Let's do it, you know? And the day came and I'm like, oh man, I'm trying to back out, but no, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And we go, they make you sign some paper, like in case of death, you know, whatever, right? Like it's pretty intimidating. And then we had to wait like 3-4 hours before we went up. And then when I went up, when I'm walking to the plane, I got this guy, the guy's eating a burrito. Like I'm strapped to him, right? He's strapped to me, to my back. And he's sitting here eating a burrito. And I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, are we really doing this? He's all cool, calm, and collected, right? Just eating a burrito, just like, hey, yeah, you know. Anyway, we get up to the top. I think it was like 14,000 feet. I'm not sure how high up we were. I can't remember. I mean, I was just terrified. And we get to the top. We got the gardener going by here. Okay, so we're probably going to start again. But anyway, we get to the top, and I'm like, because I'm so tall, I'm 6'5". Because I'm so tall, I had to stay seated. Like, so everybody else is just running out. They're just running out of the plane, right? Real quick. Boom, run out. I'm sitting here the whole time going up, you know, sitting, guy on my back, and sitting on this bench beside the plane, right? And we get to the very top, and it's like, okay, time to jump. And I'm just watching people run off. He's like, okay, you can't stand up. You're going to have to slide down the bench. So I slide down the bench, and I get to the very end. My feet are at the very, very edge, looking down. I could barely see the ground. I mean, it's down there somewhere. I'm looking at the edge. The plane is, and again, I'm sitting. I'm not standing. I'm sitting. So I'm looking down like this, down at the ground. And what happened was they're like, oh, hey, we got to circle back around to get back over to the jump site. So I had to literally sit here like this with the guy on my back, so it's heavy, looking down at the ground, 13,000 feet down. And I had to wait. I don't know how long it was, but it was terrifying. Okay. And then finally it was like, okay, time to go. And you just do like a front flip out, and, you know, you're floating basically. And once I did that, it's like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. That was actually really pretty cool. So the best things in life are on the other sides of fear. The reason I share that with you is because if you want to start earning more, if you'd like to earn a full-time income online, you're going to have to step through your fear. You're going to have to step through it. You're going to have to let go of these limiting beliefs that it's too hard for you to do it. And only gurus are able to do it. And it's only made, no, it's actually very simple, but you got to make that decision to make it happen. Okay. So that's all I got for today. If you'd like to learn more about what I do, click the link right below this video, and that will take you to 3 videos that are going to go over what it is we're doing, how we're doing it, why it's working so well, why people are so excited about it. And there's an opportunity for you to go ahead and get started. Once you do, I will be sending you an email with all our team resources, with my private group where I do live training, where I give you recorded training, all that fun stuff. And with that, make it a great day. See you next time.